What's up, scrappers? Today I'm gonna see if I can make my own ingot molds for aluminum. um, I've got these graphite molds and they work really good for the copper and brass. I'm able to easily pour 1 pound ingots in there, but the aluminum being so much lighter, it takes me 3 pours in that ingot mold to get a pound. They're about 5 point something ounces each. Um, and I've poured in this cast iron pie pan. Works good, but same thing. It takes 3 of these ingots to make a pound, and for whatever reason, OCD kicking in or something, I would like to just have clean 1 pound ingots. Um, and I was looking on Amazon for 1 pound aluminum ingot molds, and I just couldn't find it. I was finding the 25 ounce and 100 ounce loaf molds. But I've got this scrap steel laying around, and I've got this welder that I need to practice with. So I did a little bit of math, and these are about 5.5 ounces, and they're 8.8 centimeters long, 4 centimeters wide, and 1.2 centimeters deep, where the mold is 2 centimeters, so it wasn't filled all the way up. And even, I don't mind. This is going to be used mostly for sand casting type stuff. Probably some of it I'll sell on eBay. But I'm thinking I'd like to keep it this same width so it'll fit in those electric furnaces with the small crucibles like the iron walls that I have. So I'm thinking just double this and a little bit deeper. Ought to give me a 1 pound ingot mold. So I've got these pieces of scrap steel in this square, which I've got like 6 of these, and it's flat, clean metal. I'm just gonna hit it with a wire brush, clean it up, and weld this stuff together, and then we'll melt some aluminum and see if we can pour out a 1 pound ingot. So I got my measurements marked out, and I'm gonna try to cut them as perfectly straight as I can with the grinder. A metal bandsaw blade would probably be much better, but actually I do have a bandsaw. Let's use the bandsaw. Got the trusty dusty Bauer Harbor Freight bandsaw out. It could use a new blade, but we're just gonna work with what we got and just do our best to cut that as straight as possible. These are a little thicker, but hopefully have the same outcome. All right, it's about as close as perfect as I can get. Now I'll make my end pieces just the same width as my plate here, which is 5 centimeters. I'm gonna try to do it a little different. See if I can't get a straighter cut like that. I should have done the first cuts like that. All right, so there we go. We got the base and the walls of the crucible. I'm just gonna clean this up with the wire wheel and get ready to weld it. don't know, y'all. Looks a little bit rough, but I mean, it's together. All right, y'all, I'm done with it. Now I got this dry, clean table, and this may not be the best way to test this, but hey, here goes nothing. Okay, we got a problem. We definitely don't want molten aluminum pouring out of that hole right there. So we will locate the hole and go ahead and weld over it. I did a bit more welding on it. And you know, I never claimed to be a good welder, but I'm just gonna say a prayer to the Lord Jesus that the viscosity of molten aluminum is you know, thicker than your average drinking water, and hopefully if it gets into those crevices, it'll plug them up and harden before it spills out. That's kind of just the plan I'm going with. We'll just we'll set it up somewhere safe and we'll do the pour and pray to God. And I've got the Nelly Row propane furnace out. I'm gonna get it all set up, hooked up, and we're gonna melt us a pound of aluminum and see how it goes. All right, we've got that lit. We'll go ahead and sit our crucible in there and let it warm up a little bit. Got everything set up, getting pretty close to being ready to go. I kind of just warmed that crucible up on low heat and slowly increased it about every 5 to 10 minutes. Got my tools and stuff all set out. I've got this radiator to absorb the heat when I pour my ingot and my fire brick for my crucible. So let's see what kind of aluminum we've got. Here I've got the 3 ingots. I already know this is a pound. I melted these in the iron walls, so that's just a hair over a pound of aluminum. And I've also got these. And that's a pound and 2 ounces. Then I think we've got nearly a pound here. 15 ounces. So we'll kind of figure out how deep we need to pour in that ingot mold when we do these two, and then figure out how much we need to add to this to make it 1 more ounce of aluminum. I'm gonna go ahead and place my aluminum ingots down in there. Get that lid on. Then we'll just let that cook. I don't see any aluminum sneaking out of there. We might have did all right, y'all. There we go. Not bad. Could have been better, but could have been worse, I guess. I got the second batch of ingots in there, the pie-shaped ones. about ready to go. And now that I'm sure it actually works, I get y'all a little bit closer without being worried about, you know, molten aluminum spilling everywhere and grabbing the fire extinguisher and all of that. So now seeing how it works, and just about all the way full is 1 pound. I've got a few other aluminum things. I'm gonna go ahead and melt down a couple cans and stuff. I got this bucket of miscellaneous aluminum stuff, and I've also got these other handful of ingots that I can throw in there. And I don't know if you guys seen my video on the copper aluminum AC coils, completely stripping them down, but I've got tons of aluminum from that, about 35 or 36 pounds of aluminum, I can't remember, but I think I might just start melting that down. And I'm gonna go ahead and hazard a guess that it won't be worth it doing it with a propane furnace like this, but I do have a project in mind for a waste oil smelting furnace, so y'all stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my shenanigans here today. None of this was went exactly how it should have, but it worked, and that's what we're after. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, and share out my channel. It's Scrap Daddy 365, y'all. Now I'm gonna get to melting some aluminum. Y'all have a great night.